Frankie, I've got a big box of macaroni and cheese here. I have no idea what's in it. It's come from Chicago. We're gonna open it up and make some today on BoxMac. Pretty big box here.
Perhaps the biggest BoxMac we've ever received.
The biggest individual box we've ever received. I just want to point out, somebody paid $23.57 to ship this BoxMac to us. They went through the extraordinary effort of using mac and cheese duct tape.
It's a mystery box.
It's a mystery box.
And we've dubbed it the Chicago Mega Box.
The Chicago Mega Box, because it's 12 pounds of macaroni and cheese, 11 pounds, 12 ounces. Very, very big baby if we were delivering a baby.
Is it our goal to cook everything that's in here eventually?
I think so. But isn't that ultimately our goal of BoxMac?
Well, we're getting outpaced.
I know.
Look at the Hall of Macs.
It's simply out of control. But that doesn't mean we want you to stop sending Macs.
Send more. Why not?
I have a dedicated tool for opening boxes, of
The
course.
Mega Box tool.
Where's my tool?
No toodle.
No tool.
Well, we'll just have to pry it open with our teeth. Want to just use keys? This is like when my grandmother used to be like, I don't want to open it. The wrapping is so beautiful.
Okay, we're opening. I see. Holy crap. Wow. What a bevy of macaroni and cheese.
We just got to episode 100, folks.
Whoa. This is a bizarre Mac. Freeze-dried macaroni and cheese. Bear Creek. It's dairy-free.
There's a vegan one talking to my breasts.
Daya is the premier vegan brand.
So is this probably a pretty good Mac?
This is one of the air freshener.
It smells like mac and cheese.
It smells like mac and cheese.
Baby food mac and cheese with vegetables.
Graduates, little entrees. This is insane.
I'm a little lost. I'm a little overwhelmed. This is some kind of camping Mac, clearly.
Like when you need energy on the trail.
Maybe we should compare the two camping Macs.
This episode, Camping Mac.
Camping Macs! I didn't even know they existed before right now.
Cook them over a camp stove.
Ginger oil.
Oh, wait.
Well, this one's really easy. You just add boiling water to the pouch.
13 grams of protein. They lead with the protein.
Lead with
hey,
the
can I tell
protein.
you something?
Yeah?
There was a guy on YouTube that's like was kind of like a greased up meathead.
Sure.
And he gave us crap for being fat guys that don't know anything about protein. But what we were saying was that like protein is over promoted.
That's right. It's over promoted on everything now.
In a way that tries to distract you from how unhealthy the thing you're eating is.
That's right.
That's what we were saying.
As if protein, it's like saying that candy is fat-free, you know?
Yes.
It's the same thing. This is an incredible bounty of macaroni and cheese. I'd like to...
That's how you act like a good fan.
I'd like to thank Cable, who sent that wonderful box of macaroni.
Isn't that the guy from X-Men that comes back in time with all the mac and cheese and...
Yeah, it might be. This has up to 25-year shelf life. 25 years, Frankie.
Well, this is for like when Matt Damon's stuck on Mars.
On Mars? Is this what they sent?
Do either of these communicate mac and cheese to you? 3 healthy people having a good time. This is almost ignored in the packaging. This looks to me more like maybe jerky.
Yeah, granola, maybe dried coffee, a tea, some kind of luxury item. They're all clearly having a good time, but they're not that serious about camping. I mean, you're not going to be wasting 6.81 ounces in your backpack to carry a freeze-dried macaroni and cheese.
That's a very good point.
I had prepped a little bit of water here. We got to throw it all out because everything has to be exact.
There's no reason for any of this. I reached out to the OXO Corporation.
You did.
And they said, your show is very cute. We're very glad Jonathan likes our products. But we currently don't do sponsorships at this time.
Oh. I already own everything they have, so what do they need to sponsor me for?
Here we are licking their every episode.
Frankie.
Johnny.
You know how I complained about low flow in the past.
Yeah. We've gotten off of the topic. But...
It's still a problem. We just don't talk about it. I had gotten so tired of low flow around here. So tired, Frankie.
Yes.
That I did some research. I did some testing on our household well system and found that we had a defective pressure switch in the system causing low flow. Low flow because bad pressure. Replace the gauge, the pressure switch, and now the flow is marvelous. Good flow.
Good flow.
Good flow. That one you just add boiling water too. So we have to boil some water separately for that one.
And then just pour it into the...
Yeah, into the bag, and then you let it steep.
Ew. What is mac if not noodles in boiling water? Like why would you necessarily buy this over I'll tell you one thing. I'm not going to email Mountain House and ask for a corporate sponsorship.
Oh, this is a type of mac we haven't explored yet called all-in-one, in which you just throw everything into the pot at once. I think you had requested macs like this.
I thought it was smart.
This is Valley Food Storage, panic room product maybe? I don't
Like
know.
when there's nothing else to eat.
This one has a much shorter prep time. We boil two cups of boiling water, close the zipper, after 4 minutes stir, and wait 8 to 9 minutes. All right.
The Chicago Mega Box is a bust.
No, it's not. This one has a very traditional prep. But you can still do it on the trail. I mean, all you got to do is just measure some water and put it over your campfire and let it simmer.
Let it pop like popcorn.
Yeah.
Leave it to two fat guys not know anything about protein.
I'm going to try one noodle. It's crunchy like a chip. It doesn't taste good. It smells a little intense for me.
Whoa. Like a strong powder stink.
Yeah, a stink. I would call it a stink. This is made in the USA, too.
After all those KD episodes, I'm feeling like we got to get back to some...
Back to America. This is pretty
US.
America right here. Camping, doing rugged things, I guess. I don't know.
Those men don't look like men.
The woman looks more like a man than...
She does.
That may be a little cruel. Is that cruel?
Yeah, it's kind of gender normative of you.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
BoxMac is a misogynist, gender normative program. Most of the time the hosts are male. When there is a female in the kitchen, she's not in a position of power. There have yet to be people of color on the program.
It's a factual statement. You know, if we were on the camping trail, Frankie, we wouldn't have salt, all right? So we're not going to add any extra salt.
Oh my God, that's what it took? Was
Yeah.
it real life simulation of a trail to get you to not salt the pot?
Next episode, we're going to be salting again.
Yeah.
Whisk in the contents. I do have a whisk. I think this is the first time we've ever used a whisk
Whoa.
on BoxMac. This is what you do with rice. You know how you use a whisk, but you wait till it comes to a boil. You wait till it comes back to a boil again, then you set it down to simmer. It's going to be over 20 minutes, so I'm not sure you're going to want to sit and watch it. But
A lot of around on the trail.
well, look, this is in the evening. You've done your 40 miles or whatever you're going to do if you're very intense. You're taking it easy around the campfire, probably just by yourself, because who the hell would want to go with you? I'm going to put it down to low, and you cover it, okay? I've prepared... You just... My pan's a little bent, all right? All right, you just made it much worse. Yeah, all right.
Okay, what?
Okay. I need new pans. What was I even talking about?
New pants?
My pants are fine. If we were in a rush on the trail, this would be your man.
Eat the baby food while you wait.
Oh, no. Nina had to say it.
Now he has to do it.
Little entrees. This is for toddlers. I don't have any babbies, so I don't know. What age babby should I use this on? This is for sitter. I didn't even realize that was a baby food phase.
Is Little Entrees from the Nestle Corporation? Wait, good. Yeah, it is. Nestle is in bed with Gerber.
Oh, yes. Well, I knew that. The primary ingredients are squash, sweet potatoes, and then macaroni is third.
We could bring a baby on the show.
Do we have any babies?
We could arrange. We would need to bring in a toddler and a baby. Dress one of them up like this, dress the other one up like this. The toddler gets the chef costume.
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
The infant gets mine.
Sure. I don't know how you'd evaluate, like less on the floor means they liked it more.
You get a mom in there, you know.
Sure, and the mom can tell, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not smelling so good.
Nina doesn't like the smell of the valley.
Oh, Frankie. Still got 11 minutes.
One of your colleagues shared with us
Sure.
a product in which you can just immediately order mac and cheese.
That's right.
From
Yes.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Like it's a stick, and you hit a button, and mac and cheese gets ordered.
Gets ordered. The prices on Amazon for select Kraft products have been artificially adjusted by Amazon to be comparable with supermarket prices. So Amazon is losing money on these Kraft shipments. The only trouble is you have to order in multiples of 12 boxes. 12 is a lot, and this is really smelling bad. A long time ago, I used to do food testing for a couple major food brands, and they would send things to me that they were considering making commercial products. And one of the main problems I remember with one of them, while the product tasted pretty good, the smell while cooking was disgusting. It was actually a very interesting experience. If you ever have the chance to do pre-release food testing, I highly
How
recommend
did you
it.
get involved with this? That's what everyone's wondering right now.
There was a company, I think they're still around, called Pinecone Research. And I was referred by a friend. A lot of up-and-coming, interesting products. Let's get our water microwave in here.
This episode's a little too hot for one part.
It's a little too hot.
We'll see you in part 2.
Part 2.
Where we finish the valley and the mountain house.
Is life better in the valley or in the mountain house? Next time on BoxMac?
Last time on Red Cow Entertainment, we all tried some awful gluten-free Macs, and before that, we celebrated Halloween in style with a huge spooktacular. Don't miss any of this. Feel the anxiety.